It's February 25th, 2011, and Rihanna woke up tired from winning. She had been putting in work, and it was paying off. She had achieved 4 number 1 hits the previous year, and her new single S&M was shooting up the charts as well, and destined to hit the top spot. On the same day, Ciara woke up hungry for the recognition she felt she deserved. After a stellar debut, her new music wasn't charting as well as she had hoped. In 2010, her highest charting single only hit number 42 and then stalled. Little did either woman know that by the end of the day, one of them would be committing a crime. The crime of ending the other's career with one of the most legendary Twitter beefs.
Choose your fighter.
Welcome to StaleOldBeef Nugget, a new series on this channel where I recap a celebrity spat that doesn't necessarily warrant a full extensive 30-minute deep dive. For this very first episode, we have Riri versus Cici. This beef started on that fateful February day in 2011 when Ciara made an appearance on E's Fashion Police, which at the time was hosted by the late insult comic Joan Rivers.
I ran into her recently at a party and she wasn't the nicest, and it's crazy because I've always loved and respect what she's done with fashion, and I've ran into her, before, but this time it was just really wasn't the most pleasant run-in, so next.
Rihanna and Ciara had been photographed previously a number of times together, so it seemed like they were on friendly terms. To me, it seemed like Ciara was trying to say that Rihanna was getting a little bit bigger, a little more famous, and now she was starting to act a little different. I also wonder though if Ciara was trying to drum up some attention, because a lot of times a rivalry like, say, Britney versus Christina, NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys, Tupac versus Biggie, can activate fan bases and make both rivals more famous and successful. But of course, sometimes it can also lead to disaster. In this case, it was disastrous for one of these talented women and established the other one as a straight up savage by Fenty. After Rihanna saw the appearance, she tweeted, "My bad, C, did I forget to tip you? Hashtag how rude of me." 12 minutes later, Ciara tweeted back, "Trust me, Rihanna," spelled incorrectly. "You don't want to see me on or off the stage." 5 minutes later, Rihanna replied, "You gangsta, huh?" Ha with 3 A's. 4 minutes later, Rihanna continues with her assault and she lobs another grenade, and this one hurts. She said, "Good luck with booking that stage you speak of." And honestly, I don't even know how Ciara survived that tweet, because if it were me, I'd be dead. And part of the reason why I think this Twitter beef is so legendary is because Rihanna went for the jugular and took no prisoners. She did not hold back at all, because Ciara really had no defense. Because if this had been around 2005, 2006, they would have been on pretty equal footing when it came to career-wise. They both had 1 or 2 hits behind them. But starting with 2007, when Rihanna came out with a song called Umbrella, you ever heard of that? She really had graduated to the next level, really the top level of female artists. She was now really competing with people like Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, and even legends like Mariah Carey, right? So Ciara was really not on her radar at all anymore. So to bring careers into this and saying, "Good luck booking that stage," Rihanna was really going in on Ciara, because in comparison, Ciara had only had 1 top 10 hit in the last 4 years, and that one got a little bit of an extra nudge because Justin Timberlake was on that song too. So when Rihanna was tweeting about all of this, it really hit hard, and it was undeniable that their careers were now at very different levels. However, 17 minutes later, after some reflection and maybe feeling some remorse for demolishing Ciara so hard, or maybe because Rihanna's publicist grabbed the phone out of her hands and tweeted this instead, but Rihanna's account tweeted, "Ciara baby, I love you girl, you hurt my feelings real bad on TV, I'm heartbroken, that's why I retaliated this way, so sorry, hashtag let's make up." With Ciara responding, "Riri, you know it's always been love since day one, doing shows / everything. You threw me off in that party, apology accepted, let's chat in person." Ooh, let me add a little bonus beef nugget with this tweet from 2011 from SZA, which has since been deleted. She tweeted, "I don't get it. Neither Rihanna or Ciara can hold a note worth a damn. One's just worse than the other. So what's the beef? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark." In 2015, SZA did address this tweet plus a lot of other tweets about Beyonce and a lot of other people with this tweet of a gif of Dumbledore shrugging with the text lol blah, so I was a little head at 19, sue me. Of course, SZA's collaboration with Rihanna would come out the following year after this, so that's probably the reason why she apologized. So really, that's where I thought the Riri Cici beef ended, from my memory anyways, but when I did research for this video, I found out that the beef actually reignited again in 2013 when Rihanna's close friend posted a photo of her and Rihanna and a third person looking at something on a cell phone, and then the caption read, #bodyparty bathroom acapella version, #London, which I believe refers to this video Ciara posted while promoting her single, Body Party. Ciara retweeted the post and responded, "Don't have time for the silliness, grow up and do something positive with yourselves for once. God bless." Shortly after that, Ciara was asked about the situation on the radio and she answered, quote, "I think she's nuts right now, like whatever's going on, because for me, it doesn't make any sense. I don't have beef with anybody, but I'm not going to be disrespected either. I wish her well. I don't know what her problem is. She has a lot of good things going on with herself. A lot of good things. I've always said I've been happy for her. I don't get it. I really don't. But I wish her well. I wish her positivity." Rihanna saw the quotes on an Instagram post and responded, quote, "How you gonna hate from the outside? Thanks for the free promo, sis. When will they start asking her questions about her?" In all caps, question mark. Seemingly in response, Ciara tweeted, "I am baffled. The obsession really makes no sense. This is getting out of hand. Somebody please point her in the right direction, because she clearly needs love and affection." Smiley face. The last line actually gives us a clue as to why maybe the feud had reignited, as "needs love and affection" are lyrics to a song Rihanna recorded in 2012 called Love Song, which was co-written and featured rapper Future, who also worked with Ciara in 2012 on her song Sorry. Future and Ciara began dating that same year and went on to get engaged and have a child together before breaking up in 2014. So possibly the resurgence of the beef was a professional rivalry, or possibly maybe even a romantic one? After that though, Ciara and Rihanna seem to have moved on from this beef, with Rihanna moving on to her mogul era, while Ciara has continued to release music, with her last album being 2019's self-released album titled Beauty Marks, and she has a new single out this year, and as far as I can tell, she can still book some stages, albeit probably not very big ones.
No shade.
Until next time, see you guys.
No shade. No shade.